we have one vocabulary word that we need to review: coefficients. A coefficient is a number in front of the variable. An example: 2x is your term, where 2 is the coefficient. Our first objective is to check to see if a given value is a solution. And value is a solution to the given equation. First of all, we've got 5 minus t equals 7. And we want to check to see if negative 2 is a solution to that particular equation. We're going to use the idea of substitution. To do that, in place of the letter t, I'm going to put a negative 2. So my equation is now 5 minus, it's in the formula of the equation. The value for t, notice I put it inside parentheses, it's negative 2 equals 7. And now I'm going to simplify to see if the value on the left side is equal to the value on the right side. Double negative becomes positive, so we're looking at 5 plus 2 equals 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 does equal 7. Yes, negative 2 is a solution. Second type of thing I'm going to ask you to do is just to solve an equation. Number 2, we have 5x plus 9 equals 4. Subtract 9, combining like terms, at 5x equals negative 5. I need to get the variable by itself, so I'm going to divide it by 5 on both sides. Where I have x left here because my 5's will cancel, equals negative 1. And then I will need to check my answer to make sure that I've done it correctly. Some of you may do it a little differently. You may have drawn a little arrow here so you can make sure that you know you bring it to the other side. When you bring it to the other side, remember that the sign changes. So we'll check our answer. 5 times negative 1. Negative 1 again is inside parentheses, plus 9. Does that equal positive 4? Negative 5 plus 9 equals 4. And include here 4 equals 4. So our answer checks out, which means we found the correct solution. That was example number 2. Example number 3. The equation is 2x plus 3 equals x minus 7. We have a variable on both sides. You can do 2 steps at once. I would like to have my variable on the left-hand side, and maybe on the right. You can choose either one. We'll on the left, so I need to subtract this x. I need to move it over to the left-hand side. Subtract the x here. I'm also going to move the positive 3 to the other side, so I actually get it off of this side and subtract. Combine like terms, 2x minus x is x. I get 0 here, don't need to write anything. Bring down my equal sign. The x's here cancel. -7 combined with -3 is -10. Got my answer. And now I'm going to go check. So 2 times -10 plus 3 equals -10 minus 7. -20 plus 3 equals -17. -20 plus 3 is -17 equals -17. So that checks out. Example number 3. Going to example number 4. Parentheses, x minus 2 plus 6 equals 4 times the quantity. Another way of saying there's some parentheses here, opening, and inside the parentheses is 2 minus x, close. We need to use the distributive property. That 3 goes in everything inside. I have 3x minus 6 plus 6. Same idea on the right hand side, I need to distribute 8 minus 4x. I need to combine like terms. I'm going to put my variables on the left hand side. Right here I'm noticing, however, real quick, that these are going to cancel each other out. Go ahead and do that. 3x equals 8 minus 4x. Combining like terms, we can add 4x to both sides. Now I have 7x equals 8. And I need to divide by 7 on both sides. And therefore I get x equals 8 over 7. That's an improper fraction. We don't leave answers like that except in one case, so we're not using that particular case today. So we need to change this to a mixed number. 7 goes into 8 one time completely. It'll be 7. There's still 1 left over, and we're divided by 7. You may change that to a decimal if you wish. We've already gone through the process of checking the answer, so you can check your answer. We're going through the process. I'm not going to do that here. We're going to move on to the next example, number 5. We have 3 times the fraction x over 3 equals -8 times 3. And so what's going to happen here is this first 3 here, you can think of that as a fraction. It's 3 over 1. We can either multiply straight across, or I'm just going to cross cancel right away. So I have x equals -8 times 3 is -24. And with that answer, you can go back and check and make sure that actually works out. Number 6, last example. 1/4 x plus 5 equals -2. Combine that term, so subtract 5 on both sides first. So now I have 1. Maybe that's going to work. 1/4. 4 times x equals -7. And you can think of this like the previous problem where we had x over 3. You can think of this just like the way it's written right here. And you want to separate the 1/4 and the variable x. So therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by 4, or 4 over 1. And here the 4's are canceled, the 1's are canceled, just like with the variable x equals -7 times 4 would be -28. Then we go back and we'll go check the answer and make sure that we have the correct answer. This is how you can solve an equation with fractions, with parentheses, with variables on both sides. You will now be practicing some of this on your own. Good luck.